Hey y'all, this is Sherelle Martin with Nitram Financial Solutions, where we do bookkeeping without boundaries. So let's talk about how our current administration is causing a little bit of commotion, a lot of commotion. They are canceling programs, they're canceling contracts, they're removing funding, and business owners are scared, right? Employees are scared of the government, but also business owners are scared, and we are lots of us are equally affected. You may have had contracts with the federal government. You may have clients who have contracts with the federal government. And then as a result of them losing their funding, you lose their funding. Real life. I'm telling you exactly how it's happening. And so what I wanted to do was kind of touch base on ways that we as accountants and bookkeepers can help our business owners kind of, using the words of my daughters, not crash out, but actually think strategically on how they're going to continue on. This is not our first time at this rodeo. This is not the first time funding has been cut. This is not the first time that our livelihoods have been jeopardized. And unfortunately, it probably won't be the last, but we will pull through. And so a couple of things that I wanted to touch base on is like some things that we should be discussing with our business owners and or clients that we support in this space. And the first thing that I wanted to say is don't crash out. You can have your moments. You can have your moment of frustration, anger, fear, all the things, say all the words, use every curse word you want to get that emotion out. And then it's time to pivot. It's time to start thinking about ways to turn this ship around, ways that you can pivot. What do you need to change? Do you need to change your services? Do you need to change who you target? One of the things, I attended a session yesterday with an organization. I'm with the Bow, and one of the things that was shared with us is that what you do is amazing and what you do is great. Doesn't mean that you can't do it for more than one target audience. So you just need to probably change who you're targeting and who you're focusing on temporarily, changing the language of your contracts, and if you want, on your website and messaging and all of the things to appeal to a different audience so that you can secure new funding, new contracts, and potentially keep the ones that you have. I've had conversations with people who are saying, because of the changes, their current contract was cut, but the organization wanted to still work with them. And so they worked with them on how to change the language so that they can still retain their services. So come up with some creative ways that you can discuss with your clients and business owners, creative ways that they can actually pivot and stay on top of things and keep moving forward and not just crash and burn, not just bury their head in the sand and hope for the best, right? We, as business owners, we have to think ahead and we have to think differently and think creatively in order to stay in this game, because this is not for the weak at heart, okay? The other thing as accountants that we can do is we can help them with their cash flows and their budgeting, forecasting. So every year we work with our clients to create a budget. It's a budget and a cash flow projection kind of all in one. I got to come up with some like cute little name for that. But so what we have been doing for the past couple of weeks is helping clients readjust that entire forecast, because what they knew once based off 30 days ago, 60 days ago, is now no longer a factor. And so work with them on how to update, create, adjust their projections so that they can plan for if they have to lay off people, if they have to take all of that revenue out and start from scratch, start anew, and then add in whatever these new opportunities might be, and factor in that some of them might have a longer lead time, because now we have to renew relationships, we have to rebuild relationships maybe. And so you want to help them project forward at what point are they going to be cash critical. Hopefully it's not in the immediate near future. Hopefully they have enough cash on hand to sustain them for a few months. But if not, they need to know now so they can make decisions based off of that. So I just wanted to kind of share those things just based off of the current state of our world, nation, based off the current state of our nation, on how we can support them. And that's speaking from real life present experience of us having to deal with these things with our clients. So I hope that tip helps you in some kind of way. If so, please feel free to like this video and subscribe, and I will see you guys next week.